You're worried your father is about to overshadow you with a son.
I only worry for my mother. I hope for my father that he gets a son. As long as I can recall, it's all he's wanted.
You aren't worried about your position?
I thought you might go to him, offer him comfort. Will you see the king tonight?
If you wish.
I intend to marry the Lady Alicent Hightower. It only remains for Viserys to name him heir to the throne.
I wouldn't be so sure.
He's the king's firstborn son.
I don't know that his grace sees it so clearly.
Then it lies with you to make him see it.
Does this not please you? Do you not want your son to be king?
My mother wouldn't. Would you have me raise a man to steal his own sister's birthright?
It is Aegon that's being robbed.
Do you wish to have your blood on the Iron Throne so badly that you are willing to destroy rhaenyra?
The road ahead is uncertain, but the end is clear. Aegon will be king.
It was a good day for you. Jaehaerys named you hand in Balon's stead.
I only want to help you, rhaenyra.
You're perhaps in need of an ally?
I'm the queen. I have no shortage of allies.
Actually, Princess Rhaenyra, for example.
But I did not foresee this!
Should have.
If you had not been so relentless in advancing Aegon as heir!
Listen to me, daughter. The king will die. It may be months or years, but he'll not live to be an old man. And if Rhaenyra succeeds him, war will follow, do you understand? The realm will not accept her, and to secure her claim, she'll have to put your children to the sword. She'll have no choice. You know it. You're no fool, and yet you choose not to see it. The time is coming, Alicent. Either you prepare Aegon to rule, or you cleave to Rhaenyra and pray for her mercy.
So you want me to be your whore?
I will never recover from Emma's death. But Alicent, she was a calculated distraction. I only now realize how well calculated it was.
That is an absurdity.
We thank you for coming, Uncle.
I worried that if you believe of your father's shadow, you might wither in King's Landing, son. You stood tall. Know that Old Town stands with you.
I'm not unaware that in the flush of youth, there may be errors made, breaches in resolve, breaches or rather lapses.
It happened, Your Grace. The sin you allude to. I have committed it. At her instigation, it is true, but that shouldn't. It is no excuse. My oath has been broken. I have dishonored myself. I deserve no consideration.
They said they found a dragon for me,
The last ring has no legs at all.
but it was a pig.
You will have a dragon one day.
You'll have to close an eye.
To have one child like that is a mistake. To have 3 is an insult.
The consequences of an allegation like the one you twanged would be dire.
Have I lost my sanity, Sir Criston? Do my senses lead me astray, or is everyone else asleep, dreaming the same woolly dream? Aemond is your brother.
Oh, he's a twat.
We are family. You may carve him about as you wish at home, but in the world, we must defend our own. He wouldn't hesitate to speak the truth to the king if Otto Hightower was still at hand.
You cannot say, my queen, that your father would be impartial in this matter.
No, but he would be partial to me. She could move to cut off any challenge to her succession. You are the challenge! You are the challenge, Aegon! Simply by living and breathing! But Dad.
You've read the stories of Harrenhal the Grace. It's built in Hebrews by Harren the Black as a monument to his own greatness. Blood mixed into the mortar.
Dragons of flesh, weaving dragons of thread.
Prince Aemond must be sharply questioned so we might learn where he gets such slanders. Over an insult. My son has lost an eye.
My dear wife,
He is your son, sir. Your blood.
do not allow your temper to guide your judgment.
Alicent, stay with the king!
What have I done for what was expected of me? Forever upholding the kingdom, the family, the law.
I've never seen that side of you, my daughter. I even doubted its existence.
It was an ugly thing, I regret it.
We play an ugly game. And now, for the first time, I see that you have the determination to win it.
Will you flout it all to do as you please?
Alicent, let her go!
Where is duty? Where is sacrifice? It's trampled under your pretty foot again.
Release the blade, Alicent.
Now you take my son's pie. And to even that you feel entitled. Exhausting, wasn't it? Hiding beneath the cloak of your own righteousness. But now they see you as you are. Think of the shame on your wife. On me. How can you keep carrying on like this, especially on a day like today?
Why? What is it today?
You are no sin.
I did not ask for this. I've done everything you've asked me to, and I try so hard, but it will never be enough for you or father.
Nephews? Have you come to train?
What can either of us know of ruling a kingdom?
I do not rule, as you well know. My father and I are mere stewards of the king's will and wisdom.
And how exactly is that wisdom expressed? In blinks and wheezes? I'd be surprised if you could remember his own name, or if you could.
King Viserys' condition has worsened since you saw him last. It subjects him to considerable pain on the advice of the maesters.
The maesters, of course. It is they who keep him addled on milk of the poppy while the hightowers warm his throne.
Rhaenyra, if you would see him without it, almost blind with suffering.
No. I have no doubt it was an act of the purest mercy, but tell me, for the king's suffering, did the maesters also prescribe the removal of Targaryen heraldry and the installation in its stead of various statues and stars?
The emblems of the Seven serve only to guide us on an uncertain path, to remind us of a higher authority.
And on the morrow, which authority will sit in judgment of my son's claim on his own inheritance?
Can't be mine. And the hands. But be assured the father is just and commands me to forget the accusations you have held in this room today.
Our children. Bastards!
Final tribute. Let us drain our cups to these three strong boys.
I dare you to say that again.
Why? It was only a compliment.
I understand, my king.
What do you suggest, Your Grace?
Time is of the essence.
I have aegon. We'll proceed now as I see fit. Criston Cole will be named Lord Commander of the King's Guard. My son will be anointed tomorrow at dawn. The whole of King's Landing must witness his ascent. He will assume authority. There will be no more dithering. My son will take the crown of his namesake, the Conqueror, and carry Blackfire, his sword. Let the people remember the ancient strength of House Targaryen.
You love me.
For as his spirit left us, he whispered his final wish that his firstborn son, Aegon, should succeed him. Aegon Targaryen sits the Iron Throne. He wears the Conqueror's crown, wields the Conqueror's sword, has the Conqueror's name.
All hail his grace! Aegon, second of his name, King of the Andals and the rhaenyra and the First Men, Lord of the Seven Kingdoms, and Protector of the Realm!
He was anointed by a septon of the faith before the eyes of thousands. Every symbol of legitimacy belongs to him.
Queen Alicent has not forgotten the love we once had for each other.
No blood need be spilled. The realm can carry on in peace. Whatever our differences, our hearts remain as one.
Our hearts were never one. I see that now. Rather, I've been a piece that you moved about the board.
If that is true, then I made you Queen of the Seven Kingdoms. Would you have desired it otherwise?
How could I know? I wanted whatever you impressed upon me to want.